Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making some collage fodder, strawberries and cherries. Thought I would do a little quick tutorial on them. I have done both on my channel before, but I love making cherries and strawberries, so I thought I would share my method with you guys again. So yeah, I was just showing you that they can be on journal cards. I'll show you ways to use them towards the end of the video, but let's just get started and make some cherries and some strawberries. Okay, so I've got a sheet ready, and then I've got a sheet that I'm working on, so we'll paint them first, and then I'll show you how I doodle them. All right, so what you'll need, if you're using watercolor, I'm using 140-pound watercolor paper, super cheap palette for the pink because I don't have pink in my other palette. So this is just from Walmart. I think it was $8 to $10. And then I have another palette. This is from Lightwish. I don't know if I'll use it today. It just depends. I've been making them with this set mainly because the cheapness of it, I feel like makes them more, I don't know, not so filled in. I just have been enjoying it, so. And then I'm just using a couple, I use these, these water brushes from Walmart. Nothing fancy here. The other thing you can do if you don't have watercolors is you can use markers, paint pens. So I'll be doing some doodles with these paint pens. They're acrylic paint pens. And then some kind of like fine liner, a black mark making tool. I use these ones from Posca just because I do, but I have a 0.7, what is this? It's upside down. 1 millimeter. This is a Tombow, I got it for Christmas, pen. It doesn't love watercolor a lot, like doodling, so I kind of use whatever. You can even use, this is a paint pen, Arctics. I love these Arctics markers, you guys. They were sent to me as a sample. I'm obsessed. You can even use a Sharpie. So whatever you have that makes marks, use what you have. I'm just showing you what I use in case you are interested in, trying out what I use. Soon, I'm going to do, not soon, at some point, I would like to do a video and show you the art supplies that I use where we don't craft, I just show you. But anyways. I'm not affiliated with anything. I just trial and error. So, as you can see, I've been making the strawberries pink and red. I do love the pink, so I'll do a pink one first. Just gotta get my paints nice and going. I just draw them, so they're not anything fancy. They don't have to be special shape. I just do whatever. The shape of a strawberry, roughly. I just fill it in. Nothing hard about these, but they're oh so cute. And then I'll show you, like I said, in a little bit, kind of a few ways you can use them in your junk and art journals. So let's see. I can do another one. So you just kind of, you can even like pull up on your phone the shape of a strawberry. I've done that. But you know how they look. You can even drop some sea salt on them while the paint is wet. And it will give it a whitewash look. But anyways, this is just the basic. This strawberry looks better than that one. It's okay though, I'm gonna leave it. And I just sometimes drop a little more color in there. Okay, so that's it. And you can make them whatever, different sizes. This one's kind of, but I just reshape. That's why I love this pen, this watercolor tool, whatever it's called, brush, because it's basically, I'm just doodling. I'm not really watercoloring so much as like shaping, And you can fill it with water and squeeze. I just don't prefer to, so I don't, but. Anyway, guys, are you getting excited to do our trash junk journal? If you're new here, let me grab it real quick. we'll be doing a true trash junk journal this starting in January. So a side note on that I wanted to say is that if you don't have a junk journal ready, feel free just to use, you can use composition notebook, you can use an old journal, you can use a book, upcycle a book, you can use anything. So anyway, back to this. All right, so that's how I do the strawberries, nothing fancy. Let's do a couple cherries. What color do I guess, I don't know. I'll try to do red here. Let me move this closer to me. Cherries are so cute. So I just kind of give it like a little, I don't know, indent up there. Let's see. And if you want that like white kind of like shadow thing in there, what I was doing, I forgot to do that, is I just left a paint spot open like that. I have way too much water on my brush, but it is what it is. So, and then I just reshape this. So you just don't color in a little spot to give it that, or you can use a white mark maker, some kind of acrylic pen or something, or a jelly roll, and add the white after if you want that, or you just fill it all in. That's it for the cherries. And then I wait till they dry, and then I'm doodling with a black mark maker the stems. I can try, guys, but it's gonna be tricky, so I won't be able to meet it all the way. Let's see, so I just, you know. Oh, I kind of messed that one up, but that's okay. It is what it is. Could have been better, but I was just trying to show you. Normally I do a leaf on each side, as you can see. Okay. I'll just make this a quick video because I have another video that I might record today that I was actually set up to do, but then I was wanting to do this real quick. Let's see. So sometimes I was just blending my red and my pink too, just to get a different color. This one's starting out rocky, but I'll fix it. There we go. So this red has something mixed in with it from me being messy. That's all right. Okay, so you get the drift. Let's decorate some. Okay. So these ones, like I said, are all ready to be fussy cut out. And then here's some that are just dry. And they get kind of wonky, but so I just take this is very easy. I just take a mark making tool. I like to go around it kind of messy. I'll let that dry for a sec. I'm gonna use this one because it's not as profound. I like it to be a little bit less profound. I usually go around twice, but you don't even have to outline yours in black if you don't want. I kind of like it outlined, but you know, it's a personal preference. So then I have these Arctics, like I said, the paint pens, but there's a million brands. I have 3 greens. I just pick one and then go make my cute little thingy. Guess I can do one here. That's pretty much it. And then I take my, I make the seeds, so I just do little dashes. And that's it. Yeah, you could try some without the black outline and see. But guys, that is it for making those. All right, so let's do something with them. I move my paint. All right. So these are just master boards. I have a whole playlist of master boards. I will put that in the description, but I just grabbed some pieces so you can make, you know, some cute journal cards. I even grabbed a little mini envelope. Let's see. So you could, let's see how I would do this. I don't know. I kind of like that with it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Let's do a, like a journal card that are, you know, just made out of masterboard, pink masterboard. Let's see. I kind of like the red on the pink because it stands out. I just grabbed some labels that I have made, some glue. I'll show you another really cute thing that we could do in just a sec. It kind of ties into my next video. Okay. I have these, I just make these labels, you guys, with stamps. I have a whole little drawer binny thing of stamped labels that I just stamp and then cut out. Usually I use a stamp on a file folder, but you can stamp on whatever. Oh, there's Henry. You could even do like a couple on there. That's kind of cute. I'm gonna use this glue though, my Fabri-Tac. Let's see. Oh. And then you could do, if you're a sewer, you could do some sewing around the edges of these, which would be super cute. I'll probably do that at some point. I have a sewing pile of things that I would like to sew that just haven't gotten to the machine yet. They'll go in the pile. Oops, I didn't glue this down. But yeah, sewing would be so cute around these. Okay, so there's a couple journal cards and you can write on the back. The other thing I was thinking, only issue is I don't have any pink ones cut out right now, so let me cut some out and I'll be right back. Oh, so when I cut them, you can do it however you want, but I leave like a little bit of a white border. I just think it, I don't know, I just like the look, so I just leave a little hair of a white on there. I'm not real picky because these are supposed to be kind of wonky, whimsical. So I'll leave a little bit as I'm going around, like that. Okay. So, let me move these. So I was thinking about making like a little, a snippet strip that would be used. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see what my plan is. Okay, let's see, guys. Let me do this. You can always do like a sewing strip up the middle too later. I don't know if this is, oops, impromptu, so I don't know if this is gonna be cute or not, honestly, but just thinking putting that. Oh, let's see. I wanted to alternate between the pinks and the reds, maybe. This one I made a while ago, so it's got a little bit of a different look, but it's fine. Ooh, this glue. I'm having a mess here. Probably do one more. Okay, so then I'm running out of space. All right, so then find a page. This is my very bold, eclectic journal that I'm working in. And I have done videos of this on my channel, working in it. I can link those too if you'd like. Just trying to find a page that this would make sense on. I kind of like it with that blue, so I'm gonna do it on that. I love page border stuff. My goal for this journal and most of my journals, I lost that page, is to have a border, a page border on every page. So let me stick that down. So see how cute that is? Yeah, I guess I couldn't do sewing because this has like a little pearl in it, but yeah. So guys, I'll wrap it up. Have so much fun making strawberry and cherry art. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Also, if you have any collage fodder ideas, which are, you know, these things, themes, or just stuff you want me to try, I am open to trying. I cannot do everything, such as owls. So, yeah, I tried. But if you have, like, you know, an idea, throw them my way in the comments because, you know, it's nice to have feedback and ideas. Have a happy Saturday, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.